Hi there, I am Sarah Newberry from Somatic Soul Barefoot Massage Therapy in St. Louis, Missouri. And I have a couple projects moving around Soulful Circles STL, which is SOLE. You can check it out on Instagram if you like. I wanted to come here today to have a conversation about some things that are brewing about in the world that you may be feeling or sensing and not really sure how to alchemize or move it through your body. For the last couple of weeks, even into the last couple of months, I've been kind of tracking that, there's a lot of people who are feeling overwhelmed and maybe even stuck or paralyzed around, the upcoming election or the upcoming fate to be determined or whatever is happening in the next couple weeks. So I'm coming here to kind of let's move through this together, because I think that I know all too well that feeling of being stuck, that feeling of bracing, the feeling of unknown. There's sort of this like eerie quiet that's happening. And so if this is you, I invite you to come along on this journey with me, just over the next couple of minutes as we maybe move through or process some stuckness or some bracing. So feel free to close your eyes or open them, whatever feels right. But listen to the sound of my voice as I bring you through maybe some visual cues to understand what may be happening to yourself and maybe to others. Maybe it's not happening to you. Maybe it's happening within other people that you are around. So I just want you to imagine what it may feel like to be bracing for something. I think about the anticipation of going on a roller coaster would make me feel as if I was bracing, or even like moving into, like you can see in the rearview mirror, a car coming up too fast to you. Maybe they don't hit you, but you can see that are they gonna brake? And you start bracing for impact. The bracing feeling, I imagine, putting your hands on like the arm of a chair and you're holding on really tight, maybe even white knuckling something, holding on really tight. So if that's you or someone you know, then maybe I just invite you to kind of think about that feeling, that sensation all over your body, that bracing feeling. And if it feels right for you, you can move into a curiosity space of that. Now, to move into curiosity, we have to feel that there's some sort of safety within the sensation we're experiencing. So to create even just an ounce of safety, I'd like to move into some more exercise and some more thoughts around that, around safety, around bracing, and moving between those feelings, okay? So if you can, get yourself into a comfortable position. Even if you're at the office or you're in your house or wherever you may be, just feeling where you are in this moment. Maybe you want to bring in some air through your nose. And you can close your eyes or keep them open. And if you feel comfortable, you can take the tips of your fingers and just trace along your collarbone and just start to feel where that collarbone lives. And if it feels right, you can even move out into your shoulders and start to move with your shoulders moving up toward your ear and then down. And just a little bit of movement here. Nothing big, nothing fast, nice and slow. Keeping your hands attached to your skin, you can start to move down your sternum bone, wherever is comfortable, into your tummy, and start to feel your hips and down your legs. really keeping your touch in a safe, comfortable place, nothing too hard, nothing too heavy, just really noting where the contours or the ending of your skin is, okay? So with your eyes closed, if you're comfortable and in an okay place for that, start to imagine where the front of the wall is, like the next wall to you. Imagine how far away you might be to that wall, or maybe how close you are to that wall. Maybe with your eyes closed, you can even feel where the wall might be if you extend your thought or your attention or your awareness or your energy. Maybe even if you extend your hand, you might feel it. And then come back to your skin. And then with your eyes closed, if you're comfortable there, bring your awareness to the back wall. Maybe you can feel your spine on a chair, or your sits bones, your pelvis on the seat or the chair or the floor, wherever you may be. Feeling that back wall. Then feeling the sides. You may even want to bring your arms in like a hug position to feel the sides of your arms. I find sometimes it's easy to locate myself front and back. It's more challenging for me to locate myself from side to side. So just feeling out of your shoulders and your arms, maybe where the walls are to the side of you and to the other side of you. And just using that sensation to feel where you might be in space and time can be a really nice exercise just to come back to yourself. So take as much time with that as you need. If you want to pause this and do a couple of those breaths with feeling each direction, I totally welcome that. As you start to feel more safe and comfortable within your space where you may be right now, and if for some reason you're feeling unsafe or there's something that is not kind of sitting well with you, maybe we stop this and we do it at a different time. So as you come back into yourself and you feel where you are in the room, where you are in space, then we can start to think and play with this bracing concept. Okay, so as we're bracing and we're holding on, you can totally lean into that bracing feeling. Maybe you hold on to something. Maybe you get a blanket or a pillow and you brace. You hold on to that. You really put in all of your energy into bracing whatever may feel comfortable and right to you, or wherever you may be. Okay, really lean all the way in. Feel that bracing. Feel the tension in your arms. Feel the tension in your face. Feel the maybe congestion in your chest or your heart whenever you're feeling braced. Whatever you may be feeling, maybe you're feeling an anticipatory pressure to move forward. You don't have to go anywhere right now. Right now, you can feel the bracing of just being in your body. You don't have to worry right now in this moment where you may feel in a day or in a week. Just right now, here in this moment, feel the bracing sensation within your own body. Okay? Now, as we move into that bracing and we feel the tension and the tightness all over our body, whether maybe that's in your pinky toe or your feet or in your ears or your eyes, if we're bracing and we're reading things really squinty, those are all bracing feelings, okay? So if we can think about leaning all the way into the bracing, and then we allow ourselves to release the brace, okay, for the next 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Maybe we don't have to brace for the next 2 minutes. Maybe we can shake up our hands, move our shoulders, we can touch our scalp We can move our trunk. We can move those feet, shake your knees, and just feel the release of the brace, even for just a few moments. Just really allow yourself to move through the bracing. I want to call it something else besides bracing, but we're moving through that tension, the holding patterns, the tightness, the fear, the concern, the worry. All those things are okay to feel as long as they're in small quantities, right? Small moments, and that we can move through those moments even when we're feeling the tension, the tightness, the bracing. We can shake it out even for just a few minutes. We can move our bodies, feeling the release of the bracing, of the tension, of the tightness. Okay? As we get back into our seated position or laying down, maybe just noting after that little bit of movement where you may be feeling any more bracing, any more tension, any more tightness. Maybe it's this right shoulder that just still needs just a little bit more movement. Think about just allowing that passive movement. It doesn't have to be anything fast. It doesn't have to be anything rigid. It can just be nice and flowy. Okay? You can move one arm over your head, make like a little figure 8, I like to call it, where I make a little circle down by my hips, up by my head, around my head. You can do this with both arms if that feels right. Now I'm kind of just focusing on the upper body if there's like a bracing feeling in our hands, in our shoulders, our arms, and our upper body. But if there's any bracing in the bottom part of your body, absolutely move it around. You know, ankle rolls, things like that are all acceptable and great. Okay? So move, passive movement, coming back to your center space. Maybe you put a hand on your heart, maybe you don't. Maybe you put a hand on your head, maybe you put one on your tummy. Whatever feels right for you. Take a couple of breaths, just feeling where your hand placement is on your body. Taking a couple breaths if that feels okay. Remembering that all of the air that is in the room is available for you to breathe in. A longer breath in and a longer breath out. Longer breath in, longer breath out. Opening your eyes if they were closed. Taking a moment to look around your space. Looking up, looking down, looking back, looking forward, looking up close, looking far, looking up close, looking far, bringing your awareness to your whole space. Taking your eyes off the screen if they're on the screen and looking around. I hope this is helpful. I hope that over the next couple of days and weeks, whatever may turn out, that we can find love and compassion for one another and more spaces for kindness. Thank you.